Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Irish Spaghetti Podcast. This is episode 001. We are here. Nick, did we do it?
We did it, baby.
We fucking did it, baby.
We did it.
Yeah.
Worked our asses off.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. You don't know what this week has been like, what this 2 weeks has been like for us, like, just from the jump, right?
Oh, yeah, non-stop troubleshooting software issues. Neither of us are tech guys. I'm 37 years old in a week. What the hell are you?
I am 14.
Jesus.
He's had me here for weeks now.
You look like shit.
Exactly. It's not me.
Jesus Christ.
God, this fucking kid's terrible,
All
man.
those peanut butter and crack
Exactly.
sandwiches.
What are they putting in the fucking ocean? Nick, how are you, man?
I'm very, very well. Thank you for asking. How are you today, sir?
Good. I'm very good, man. I cannot believe we're here, but we are doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Why we're here, we've always talked a lot. If you know us, you know we talk a lot.
Yeah, many of you watching right now know that we've never stopped talking since the day we've met, up until this exact point.
Yeah, listening to us talk. Do you want to hear us listen? Do you want to listen to us more now? You know what I mean, right? You should tune in, you know?
Thanks for tuning in. Believe
They
it or
just get
not,
so mad at us, too.
this is actually episode 2, episode 1. We actually shot an entire episode, and then my dumbass didn't realize that the software doesn't save itself, so I just exited everything out. We lost everything we did, so I was pretty drunk that day anyway, so this might be a little bit better.
No, and you know what? So like NBC and Viacom, we had sent it in. We lost it after the fact, but we had sent it in. They were talking about picking us up for like $1 million. Nick, what'd you do? So hopefully this episode gets a little bit better, you know?
Contracts out the window.
Exactly, man.
So what do we have lined up for today?
All right, I'll tell you what. I have stories that I figured we could jump into. And I guess the first one, sir, is going to be Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, those likable brothers, those funny little rascal brothers that are always so nice.
Those little Disney fellas.
No, I like the younger one, dude. I like
Logan's the younger one. No, Jake. No, you're right.
Jake is the younger. I like the boxer. He's a fucking
Jake's
dick.
the younger
I love
brother?
that kid. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. The fucking behemoth.
Jake, I'm a fan of actually.
Yeah,
He's good.
I love him.
Smart kid, good fighter.
Exactly. Likes to piss people off.
He likes to piss people off.
But dude, you know.
I got your hat.
And the thing is like I don't understand, like I don't know, like I've always like a nuisance. I always have, and I guess there's a lot of fucking people that are aiming to be that, but when they're actually on that level and they're making these ridiculous amount of dollars just living to piss people off, I love that, dude.
Well,
I'm
not necessarily sure that he naturally is that. I think that he picked up that that's what people dislike about him and then leaned into it, kind of like a heel as a wrestler does.
Yeah.
Like when you realize that something you're doing is working, you lean into that shtick, like an Andrew Tate-like figure, more or less. Oh, I said X, Y, and Z, now everyone's talking about it, so I'll do more of that. That's what Floyd Mayweather's entire career was based off of, is that people hate him, let me make that character more, whatever, amplified, if you will, and then people come by.
They kind of turn it on. But you know, all right.
I bet he's a really nice guy behind the scenes.
Fuck it, they all are, and you're absolutely right. Is there a level of you know, acting going on? Of course, man. Like, you know, anybody in entertainment always says, you know, like you gotta know when to turn it off. Like Andrew Dice Clay, like he wasn't walking around going motherfucker every chance he got. You know what I mean? Eventually you turn it off. But I can tell you this, man. I notice I'm a little brother. I think you're a little brother too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little brother. I see little brother tendencies. I see that, dude. Okay. You asking how old I am? I'm 34. I still I like fucking pissing people off. Dude, there's nothing that gets my rocks off more than pissing people off, and you know, like saying stupid shit and annoying and stuff like that. I see a lot of that in him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I see Logan Paul. Not, by the way, we're fucking wrapped in the top, but there's a reason we're bringing these assholes up. Talking about, you know, like he's a little more serious, even though he does do stupid shit. Stuff
he's
like that.
lower energy.
Exactly.
And even on his own podcast, if you watch him, a lot of the time he's just sitting there playing with his phone while everyone else is talking. It's almost like he's almost become the mascot of his own show, where he's not even like at the foreground of the entire thing. His name is on it, sure, but a lot of times when I watch him, he's either asking one question here or there just to try to bring people in, or he's actually not even paying attention at all. Which I'm not knocking him. If I could do that shit for a living, I would. But
well, what does he do? He surrounded himself with smarter people.
Yes.
To make a podcast. That dude next to him, Dave or whatever the fuck he is, he's very intelligent. He knows things.
He's all right. He's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you mean the heroin addict guy?
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, he's all right. It shouldn't be called Impulsive. It should be called Team Impulsive.
Yeah.
Because that show, it's like he's in the center of it, but it only exists with the team around it that makes it actually work.
Yeah. But he gets rich off of other people's work, and bring him back to that. So, all right. So
yes, the scams.
Yeah. So,
the
all right.
scams.
Listen. This is so fucking
this
this
crypto
is so
bullshit
telling. Yes.
that I've been telling everyone for years to stay away from.
Sure.
It's nothing. Same thing with NFTs. What is an NFT?
You know
what is it?
You know
A picture that you
yeah.
could look at, that anyone else could look at, but you have the rights to? That's like having a house that anyone can live in, but it's your asset somehow. It makes no sense. No one has to pay rent. It makes no sense. It's not an actual product.
You know why people are doing this? Is because it's cool. It's trendy. Oh, hey, look, I own a picture with a fucking ape on it. Now give me money. And it's like, fuck you, dude. Stocks and bonds aren't cool. So what do they got to do because people are just fucking retarded today? What do they got to do? They got to put fucking funny characters on them for people to like invest into them. Only the problem is the money's not real. It's not going anywhere.
Generation of children. And
Yeah.
this is coming from someone who's still a gamer.
Yeah.
I grew up playing video games, love them of course. It's been a big part of my life as it is most of ours. But literally everything is gamified now. Even like the what was it? The fucking app, the Robinhood app for day trading. I used to use Thinkorswim, which is more of like a professional looking tool. They even made that have like graphics and like CGI effects on it and almost made like a gamification. Everything is a game now.
Yeah.
Everything is a game.
I had spent my life savings on an NFT. It was just a picture of a cock. And I had walked into Macdonald's and I didn't have any money left because I spent all the money on the NFT. And I showed the kid at the counter, I go, I'll take the number 2, which is the double quarter pounder.
We know what the number 2 is.
You know what the motherfucking number 2 is.
I take a number 2 every morning right after my morning coffee.
Yeah, and guess who's underneath you with my mouth wide open like it's fucking raining. And I walk up to the kid at the counter and I go, listen, take a number 2, Diet Coke, large fry, make sure they're fresh. And I show him the picture of the cock NFT. And he has the fucking gall to look at me like I'm crazy.
Hey, you're the weird one.
Yeah, I'm the weirdo. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking NFT. Like, give me my food, So anyways,
it's a rocket ship.
Obviously, this kid doesn't know about day trading, this fucking asshole, but whatever, So I don't know, man. I just haven't been able to use the NFT like I'd like to,
There's still hope.
There's still hope. Yeah. My next big venture is going to be Logan Paul. So dig this. So getting fucking serious now. This fucking asshole. Not only did he already scam people out of a lot of money. So all right. So
can I add this in real quick?
Yes.
The reason why it's so insidious what he does, and we'll get into it in a second here, is because not only does he scam, but he literally promotes everything that he's scamming like it's his own personal favorite thing, or that he believes it, he loves it, and the angle is, I'm not that guy. Yeah. I'm not this guy. I promote it because I'm honest. I'm genuine. My audience knows that I'm a genuine honest guy.
Yeah.
And then he uses that shtick. It's almost like
it's
like
me,
how
it's
like
me,
Joel
guys.
Osteen,
yeah.
like any of those religious guys. It's like all in the name of God, but really, meanwhile they're like stealing and fucking your wife.
Dude, they look up to
molesting
him.
your children.
Yeah.
And telling you it's all in the name of God.
Exactly.
And also you owe me money.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, don't get those church floors wet. You fucking underlings. You know what I mean? Fucking hurricane. Whatever. But
you know how expensive STD tests are?
Hey guys, listen, I know you're drowning out there, but the floors, what are you doing?
The floors.
Yeah, come on, I'm Joel Osteen. I talk to God, you know what I mean? Yeah, easy. But
my teeth from space, trust me.
Yeah, but you're right, and all he has to do is tell people. All he has to do is like, hey, it's me. Don't worry about it. Fucking give me your money. And
the
God,
whole thing is like
dude,
the regular guys that became famous, but they're fucking Was Logan one of the Disney ones too, or is it just Jake?
No. They got big for Vine.
What was Vine?
Vine was videos that Vine was.
Oh, Vine. Yes.
They used to make quirky videos of them doing stupid shit, and because kids are retarded, they watched and they just kept watching, and through YouTube. I mean, look, dude, I'm not knocking the hustle. These fucking guys earn their money.
Well,
they're never gonna live. They're never gonna live, under their means again.
But can't you just hustle and succeed? Do you have to hustle, succeed, and scam?
Well,
does there also have to be a stolen? Like how Bill Burr has that great line. How big's your yacht gotta be? Mm-hmm. Really though, how big does your yacht have to be?
Yeah.
You're not a big enough brand on your own. People aren't already putting your name on products. You're not already getting all kinds of advertising dollars. All the videos you put out, all that monetized revenue from YouTube, TikTok, all the other platforms, Patreon, doesn't matter what it is. You also need to get a $10 million payout to pump a crypto scam on top of that and steal good people's money while you're already rich.
Okay.
Like, what? I don't understand. I need to get rich so like I can see what that siren's call is to fuck people over. I want to say no to it. I want to be the first guy to say no to it.
Can I defend him a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. He got a little over $1 million out of everybody involved. It was a little over $1 million. Logan Paul has something like $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
$1 million really ain't shit to a guy with $100 million. Exactly, right? I'm telling you this right now. He's dumb. He's dumb. And I don't think his intention was. No. It's okay. It's not, I'm not letting him off the hook. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't think his intention was to ever come out and go, give me, I want money. I don't know if I'm doing an impression of right now. Get Kanye out here, but give me your money. I don't think it was money. I think
Kanye is an old Jewish man. The very thing he hates.
Yeah, exactly. I think he wanted to be. An Elon Musk or a Jeff Bezos. I think he wanted to be like, hey, there's that super smart crypto guy, Logan Paul. No, he's still Mr. Stupid Videos on a podcast that you're absolutely right. He barely fucking contributes to. I think he takes on these business ventures, and you know what? Honestly, I think he sees his brother Jake Paul with a much bigger following with his fighting, and he's becoming a master at it, and whatever everybody wants to say.
But he's actually making money through the proper channels, and he's doing his business.
Sure.
He's not saying, hey, you give me money just for whatever reason, then this is the product that I'll never give to you. He's like, hey, give me money if you want to see me fight. Then he goes out there and he fights.
Yeah.
And he does press conferences and he gives you your money's worth. He's an entertainer.
Yes.
Like, there's an obvious value for what it is he's giving for the money that he's taking.
He entertains. He sells the fight. I'm willing to buy it. Every time it comes on, I'm willing to buy it. But I'm telling you,
fair game.
I think Logan Paul's a narcissist, which is fine because who the fuck isn't anymore? I think Logan Paul's a narcissist, and I don't think he's looking at it like people could potentially lose money on this. I think he's looking at it like I could potentially make people millionaires, and everybody's gonna love me.
No, this is like his fourth fucking project that he's abandoned. That's gone by the wayside. Fool me once. And then also, and here's the thing too. No, on top of that, let's just say that you were right, and that actually was his character, right? Which I'll get behind that for a moment.
Just dumb.
When it goes to shit, and you've already collected all that money from all your viewers, the people that have actually supported you, made you what you are, given you the audience and the base, gave you your fame and your fortune, everything basically. It's all on them, right? You're nothing without them. So you take all their money, you promote this project, you put your whole heart and soul into it. You say it's going to be great. I'm going to help these people make money. Blah blah blah. Fine. Then it starts to fall apart. It goes by the wayside, and then not a peep, not a word. You don't come out and take responsibility. If you actually cared about the little guy, you would come out and be like, "Hey guys, I really thought this was going to help a lot of people out. Unfortunately, X, Y, and Z happened. I had my name on this. I want you to know that I don't accept or support this type of outcome." And then why don't you raise some money on a GoFundMe page and give the money back to the investors, or at least acknowledge it? How about a genuine, "Hey man, I fucked up," or an "I'm sorry"? Is that too much to ask? He abandons it. It's like when a drunk driver hits another car and that car fucking explodes and kills like a family of 5, and he just goes, and there's no one on the street, so he just drives away slowly and goes home. Absolutely. And they have to catch him like a week later at his fucking house. Yeah. That's basically what Logan Paul does. He's not sorry. And then do it 4 times.
Absolutely not. And I will never say he's sorry for it. But going back, right? And again,
little blonde cunt.
That's what I'm saying. The big blonde cunt.
I know. I'm 5'6" on a good hair day.
Big fucking. What was her? Who's the chick in? Who's Ivan Drago's wife? What's that chick's name?
Oh my god. Shit.
Logan Paul's her cunt, like a big fucking giant blonde cunt, But going back, okay, listen. When I say
fucking Lannister.
Yes, going back to the narcissism. Yes, Logan Paul isn't sorry for anything, no. and he's not. And the reason why he doesn't acknowledge it and accept responsibility, because dude, I assure you, the damage is all on him. But going back to
what does that have to do with?
That's what I'm
if you did that, what would you do?
Dude, if I did that, honestly, I'd work my entire life getting these people their money back. But I'm an honorable guy. But dude, going back to the narcissism, he wants to be the hero. He's not looking at changing people's lives. He wants to be the hero that made these people's lives. And then if shit hits the fan, when it's time to accept responsibility for the problem, he's going, I didn't do anything. All I did was put my back in it.
He doesn't even acknowledge it. He He starts talking about a whole new project that was never brought up.
Dude, he'll do it again. If nobody stops him, he'd do it again. He'd do it again 10 times over.
He's gonna do it again.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Dude. And you know what's fucked up, dude?
Fucking SBF Jr.
Dude, does anybody get in trouble anymore? Like, dude, does anybody get in trouble anymore? If you have any type of celebrity status, do you get in trouble anymore? It doesn't happen.
No, you could bitch slap Chris Rock right in the face.
Exactly.
And you get a standing ovation 5 minutes later.
You can assault the guy in such a vicious fucking fashion and get away with it. And that's it. And it's so fucking telling. And I'm telling you right now, dude, I literally got threatened over and over again for parking, for driving violations that, hey, you know, I could lock you up. I know I could lock you up. It's fucking ridiculous. What do we got?
Hold on a sec. Sorry.
Oh, God. Fucking Elon Musk fucking texting us again. Sorry, Elon. Not now, you know.
6:30. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Sit tight. But yeah, I believe me, I'm not giving this fucking guy a pass. It's all one big joke. And
hold 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. An encoder error occurred while recording. Error writing the file. We'll be right back.
Shift? No? Okay.
And then we'll jump in.
You tell me when.
Get it.
Whoa. Oh my God. Woo. That earthquake was nuts. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That fucking earthquake. Oh my God, they're going to be talking about this for weeks. One of the plates shifted in the ocean and caused a seismic shift. That was Nick. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh my God. I mean,
sorry for the tech issues, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We had a little quality control issue.
Exactly.
Going on there.
You know.
So what were we talking about? Logan Paul and how he's fraudulent.
This is what we know. Logan Paul's a fucking cock. You know what I mean? I mean, you want to sum that shit up. Logan Paul's a fucking cock. I mean, he's fucking rich for nothing. And goddamn, is there just too many of those people right now? Fuck me. There's fucking... You could get fucking rich and famous today for nothing. I mean, that's what we're
Why do you
hoping.
think we're doing it?
Exactly.
Like, this is the reason why we're setting this up.
Oh, man, could you imagine when people go, so what do?
You don't even need to have a show. Like, we're actually trying to provide some kind of entertainment. All you really need is a GoFundMe page and no shame. Wasn't it you that was telling me about that? There's, like, people that, like, live in their cars that set up GoFundMe pages and people give them, like, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
So there was
like the person that quit their job or some shit, right?
Exactly. There was a woman that filmed, I'm not even fucking with you, filmed this homeless guy, and she made up some bullshit story and some GoFundMe, and people, I think she raised something like 70 G's, and it's like, dude, that's the year. That's a year's worth of good work in your bank account
at a decent job
overnight, because we're fucking America, and everybody's a mensch, and everybody wants to give to these fucking things. That's why you walk down the street in Starbucks and you know you got to get asked at every goddamn debit card fucking machine of just how much you want to give and everything, and it's fucking ridiculous. And guys like
donate $1 to the Kids Without Feet Foundation.
Dude, and who gives a shit? You know, then walk on your fucking hands. Who cares?
For all of your collective donations this year, which totaled about $2.5 billion, we were able to buy one kid, 1 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. They take like 99% of it. Yeah. That's why I have a problem donating. I would love to help people as much as I humanly possibly can, of course.
Yeah.
But you don't even know who gets it. Why do you have a BMW when you're taking my fucking money? Do you know what I mean? I'm not driving a piece of shit car and all the cash in the back and just handing it out on camera live like body cam footage for a police officer.
Yeah.
I want to see where that money goes. And don't try to make me feel guilty because I don't know whether or not you're stealing.
Yeah. Not only that, it's like I could give a fucking $2 fucking belt to Goodwill, go in the store the following week, and it's selling for $5. Fuck you. And I'm not saying that you can't find good deals there. I'm just saying would I give my bullshit shit that other people could use for them to sell it for anything? And I'm sure, look, man, I'm sure they got a million fucking, board members there that'll break down the science and somehow it's helping. But the truth of the matter is that you're better off just giving your shit to people that need it.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck me, you never even know who needs it, because there's always some asshole at the fucking gas station that, God, you gotta fucking catch eyes with them and they ask for money. It's like, fuck
There needs to be
every
more
time.
transparency when it comes to charity organizations and how they do business.
Yeah.
There has to be more transparency. But it's easy to say that. It's impossible to accomplish it because, all right, so we all used to trade stocks. Everyone did this, right? So we all kind of know the ins and outs of how that works. So you do your due diligence. You go on, SEC website. You look at the 8Ks and the filings and the prospectus, and you break down all the fucking details, blah, blah, blah. But even all that's a lie. Even all that is a lie. Like all the the business propositions, the 8Ks, the prospectuses, they report information and data that's always askew. It's always like fucked up accounting, or like the way they phrased it was wrong, and loopholes and jargon and nonsense. So even the transparency doesn't work. And then you have these governing bodies that are supposed to come in and add transparency and help people out in these situations where they're being lied to. But at the end of the day, it's just fucking caveat emptor. Do your own due diligence. Hope for the best. No, it's all a sham. It's all a lie. And you can't even trust your own eyes anymore. Look at deepfakes.
Yeah. You could take your route with, the AKs and everything like that, or you could get a piggy bank.
Yeah.
Get
the piggy bank
and smash that. You can't fucking
I could make me look like Christopher Walken and you look like fucking Al Pacino right now, and no one would be able to tell the difference.
Could you imagine?
With a click of a button.
Yeah.
The click.
Whoa! Hey, Christopher. I'll tell you right now, this southern accent. He was great.
Al.
Al.
Al Pacino.
I was in scent of a woman's cunt. Oh man. No, I saw that video that you're talking about. That dude, he made himself Morgan Freeman.
Oh, dude, yeah, you can do anything these days.
That's awesome, though, man.
Do you want to watch that Logan Paul call-out video?
Do that. Yeah.
Let's do that. Well, this is an older one, and we're going to leave this into...
It's older, but I mean not that older. This fucking asshole pulled a new scam every week, man. I love that.
An effect on me.
No, wrong video.
Yeah. We'll save that one for later.
Yeah, that's going to be hilarious.
This is going to be a good one. Logan. Hello, Logan.
Logan.
Give us your money, Logan.
Oh, Logan. Oh, bother. Fucking Ant and Dave.
Whoa, where are we going?
Whoa. Alice in Wonderland.
We're going nowhere. Alright, check this fucking video out, man.
Kill
Look
that
at
real
this
quick.
fucking guy.
It's gold.
I mean, he's got busted. This is the second time he's got busted.
I think it's been more than that.
Yeah.
Holding my doink.
Logan Paul is being called out for pumping a new crypto coin called Dink Doink.
No!
This coin just came out a week ago, and it seems like Logan is all in, which is setting
They'll
off the
give their
pump
money.
alarms for a lot of people.
What up, Dink Doink Telegram? It's me, Logan Paul. Now I know what you're thinking. Logan, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm doing
Yeah,
the
we
same
are.
thing as you. Holding my doink. That's what I'm doing. This is a shit coin I believe in. It's my favorite one, to be honest. Dink Doink is so much more than a meme coin. It's a multimedia coin. Cartoon meets crypto. It's the blockchain, baby. Cartoon, fun, comedy format. I'm gonna be doing an episode myself soon. As a holder in Dink Doink, I believe in this shit. I think it's gonna go crazy. Some of my friends, celebrities as well, are gonna get involved
can't
in
even look
episodes
the
doing
camera
voiceovers
in the
for
eye.
cartoon stuff. It's fucking Dink Doink, bro. And I'm ready to start sucking some dink. I'll see y'all soon. Holding my doink.
Logan Paul is being called out for pumping a new crypto coin called
Even look at the fucking camera when he says he believes in it. He literally goes, and I believe in this thing.
Yeah, but I feel like investing now.
Do you?
Yeah, I think he made me believe. I think I'm.
You want to sell all of our equipment and
Yeah.
put it in
Dude.
fucking Dink Doink?
I'll tell you what. Easy Pond, Logan Paul, success.
I got your Dink Doink right
I
here.
got your fucking Dink Doink right here, baby. Come on, huh? Get in the fucking car, huh?
So wait, so the latest scam now, he's doing another one called Crypto Zoo,
Zoo. Yeah.
which is something where I guess you buy like some crypto token.
Castle and Pokemon. It's always something Pokemon. But anyways, like, I guess
What do
it's
you got, eggs or some shit?
Dude, it is. You get an egg. Being real, man. Honestly, if somebody with actual experience and some type of and I told you, granted, I wouldn't do a fucking NFT if it fucking killed me, but until it's actually proven that these fucking things do anything for anybody. It's always one guy.
It doesn't need to be proven. It's understood that it does nothing for anybody. It's not a thing. It's nothing. All it is, you're buying computer code. Just because you could look at it on a screen doesn't give it value. It's just it's zeros and ones like everything else is. It's absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
And crypto itself, like Bitcoin, like none of that has any real value. Blockchain technology has value. The software has value. The encoding has value. All that has value. But what is a Bitcoin? It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's an idea. It's a fucking idea that everybody would have to be on board. It can't be a community of people that say this is going to work.
Exactly.
Everybody would have to be on board.
everyone
Everybody would
argues
say
it's the same
that
as the
this
dollar.
currency means something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyways.
Look, the ideal currency is a cryptocurrency that's backed by gold and supported by the government.
Yeah.
Which, that's a whole other conversation, the fucking government. But
wouldn't it be funny, like, if we, like, still traded beaver pelts and shit for stuff? Like the amount of beef. Like, could you imagine, like, all the fucking animal skins you would have to use today? Like if I came up and I'm like, I want, going back to McDonald's because I'm fucking hungry. I want to go back to McDonald's with a fucking, like, a squirrel skin, slide it over, and I'm like, now I want that number.
I'll give you a beaver pelt and 3 rat's feet.
Exactly.
For a triple shot caramel macchiato at Starbucks.
And this weird
dude, what do you even do with that?
This weird rock I found in the pond. Yeah.
Bartering stinks.
The bartering system.
Imagine, like, if you're, the wrong business, like, what, like, if you're a blacksmith, that wouldn't be so bad, because you can make rings, you can make weapons, you know, like, things you can make and then trade that.
Yeah.
But if you're, like, any type of, like, farmer, like, you need to walk around with, like, a fucking bag of radishes and try to convince people that they want your radishes.
Ugh, radishes, dude.
No one wants them.
Fuck out of here, man. Your family could starve this one.
That was, like, the colloquial
Go eat
joke.
your radishes, you know?
He's gonna be a fucking radish farmer when he grows
Exactly,
up. No one's ever gonna suck his dick.
Exactly. Fuck that, yeah.
He's gonna grow radishes and then die alone his whole life. His breath just smells like shit radish for 60 years.
Dude, what the fuck do you put? Where do you put radishes in? Do you cook with those fucking things?
No one uses radishes.
Nobody
They're
uses
a fake
radishes.
vegetable. Okay.
Oh, coffee?
Yeah, so, alright, so he's involved, back to the Logan Paul thing, sorry for that little detour there, but he's involved in a new scam, the thing we were just talking about, the CryptoZoo thing. I wanted to mention real fast that I watched this gentleman here named CoffeeZilla. His channel's phenomenal, the guy does great work, he's on the side of the people, smart guy, I really love what he does. But he's been putting out a 3-part series about this whole scam that Logan Paul is doing, and the second video just dropped today. Apparently he's been researching it for about a year, so he's put a lot of work in, so if you're listening to what we're saying and you're interested in learning more, I highly recommend that you check it out. He does a really good job.
Oh,
So,
and he has a robot, too.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Well,
He's an actual
who doesn't have a
robot.
fucking robot?
Exactly. Happy birthday, Polly.
What kind of shit robotless life are you living? Happy birthday, Polly.
Happy birthday, Polly.
Send out
Give me a kiss. Yeah. That was the best.
Grandma's voice.
That was my favorite. That's Rocky 3 when he had Clubber Lang with. Do you know what fucking pissed me off, dude? Is by the time that the Rocky Balboas were coming out, Rocky was still technically broke. Like, he had the stupid.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, Rocky 1, 2, 3.
Are you saying Rocky or Sylvester Stallone?
No. Sylvester Stallone's fucking loaded. I'm saying Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
He was broke in the mid, and then he became heavyweight champion, and he was rich, right? And I'm not saying that he can't go not fucking, have money anymore, but I'm saying by number 5, when he lost all his money through bad investments, and Paulie signed out,
But
but
that was
whatever.
the whole point, was it mirrors, like, a lot of boxers' actual lives. A lot of them become rich and famous and then buy tigers, like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Which is the dopest thing I've ever seen, but frivolous.
Okay, but I'm just saying, it's like, you're still living in, like, a fucking, like, where was he? Philly. You were still living some shithole in Philly.
No, he had a mansion, remember? He had a robot, too. Don't you remember the robot?
You're talking about in the new Rocky Balboa?
No, not the new ones.
No, that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
When he was rich. They showed him rich when he was rich, and then he lost all his money through
Exactly.
bad management and business deals. This shit happened.
No, I
Did he give power of attorney to the wrong guy, and the guy fucked him?
Exactly. He gave it to Paulie, and Paulie signed off on something, and then his what do you call it? Financial
fucking Paulie.
Whatever. Paulie.
I love Paulie, but fucking Paulie.
Paulie needed to die.
Like, he's just a raging alcoholic with,
yes,
with a gold Rolex.
Dude, he hooked them up and then was mad that they got together.
You punch pretty good, Paulie.
Come on, man.
You're the alcoholic, but I sound like the alcoholic.
Paulie, come on, it's Christmas, Come on, Paulie,
I'm a Paulie.
It's like, God, dude, honestly, man, just fucking... God, and you're talking about mirroring anything. There's so many people like that, man. There's so many fucking just leeches in the family, and Paulie's just one of them. Like, fucking
but yes and no. he wasn't the worst guy. He just had a bit of an attitude. Like, he was a little bit entitled. But he was actually not a bad guy.
Hey, Rocco, you know...
Rocky loved Paulie.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know...
Like, he wasn't just a total piece of shit. Yeah, he was. He was a piece of shit.
I got shitty family members that I love. Yeah.
Take it to the zoo. Fucking retards like the zoo. That's the subject of the entire thing.
Take it to the zoo. Oh, and that fucking... Dude, and Adrian, man. Remember we
Shire.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Fucking
You can't do it, Rock! You can't beat him!
The biggest naysayer.
Time.
Why would you marry her?
Yeah.
Why would you marry her? The biggest naysayer. You're telling me I can't win all the time?
This cunt would have been selling birdseed late into her 60s. And she has... Hold on, let me look at the camera. Selling birdseed late into her fucking 60s. If this fucking gumbo what is that called?
It's a Guido.
No. There's another.
Goomba?
Wouldn't have Goomba.
Dago.
Dago, Wop.
This guinea Dago Guido greasy wop bastard.
This Dago greasy wop filthy bastard hadn't walked into that little pet store and told some stupid ass joke about fucking flies or whatever. But anyway,
Is that what it was?
And she has the gall to every goddamn big fight.
Dude, she was wearing a filthy knit beanie and fucking mittens up until the day that he won that championship title, telling me he can't do it.
Without enough money to get 2 pairs of skates. I'm gonna go work on my footwork, you know?
I'm afraid, alright?
Yeah. I'm afraid, is that what you want to hear? You know? Fucking A, man. And that's what she wanted to hear. She fucking went in the fucking room, listened to the door, make sure he wasn't coming, started flicking her beans at the thought of his fucking getting his face beat in.
You're terrified. Just, you're afraid. You know,
watching Dolph Lundgren just fucking
cave his fucking head in with his lunchbox steroid fist.
You know,
his Brock Lesnar like.
And I always think of this. I always think of the fucking best part of Rocky V is when Dolph Lundgren hit the thing, and it was like all the scientists, all this. Fucking
the punch machine.
And the punch machine.
Yeah, and then they have the montage of the needle just going in his arm when he's running around the track.
Anything he hits, he destroys. Well, apparently not. You know what I mean? Apparently not.
Apparently, except for Rocky's face.
Except for some fucking, 4'9" Italian that fucking just can take a fucking beating like nobody's business.
He got beat up more than the meat that he punches in the first fucking movie. By the way, the amount of shots that he took in any of those movies would be impossible to sustain no matter who you are. It does not matter. And if you're getting hit by Dolph Lundgren for 12 rounds, I don't think he blocks a single punch. I think he slips like 3 jabs in the entire series.
He eats them and then he
goes
on.
The rest is him walking forward with his head just bouncing back like a fucking Pez dispenser.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you think you could take that many shots without any issues, let's ask a professional boxer. I don't know, let's throw one in the air. Muhammad Ali. Come here, don't leave me hanging on that.
He's one of my favorites of all time.
Who is it? Who fucking does it? Who doesn't like boxing? Who isn't like a casual boxing fan and go, Muhammad Ali's the greatest? Of course.
The new documentary, the new Muhammad Ali documentary.
I just see
it's actually going to be played by Michael J. Fox in blackface. It's just him it's just too fucked up. It's him lighting the Olympic torch.
What if he's also senile too, and he walks in blackface, and he walks in and he goes, "It's 1955." You're like, Michael, wrong movie.
Oh my God.
Michael, you're Muhammad Ali. What the fuck are you doing?
Doc shows up.
Doc Brown,
get in the car, Cassius.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to go back there, Money. You don't want to go back there.
Christopher Lloyd is money, bro.
Oh yeah.
Piranha. One of the greatest feature presentations I've ever seen in my entire life. Just a timeless classic.
I'll tell you what, man.
This fucking giant turd.
The Addams Family. I think he was
like... Was Christopher Lloyd in that?
He was Uncle Fester.
Was he really?
That whole...
Was he really?
Yes.
I actually didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No. I didn't know it.
He had a bit of a makeup job done in that movie, but yeah, man. And bald Christopher Lloyd, dude. It was
bald
bad.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah. They shaved him down like a baby. Cock, ass, bald face, everything.
Speaking of bald Christopher Lloyd, who looks like a mess as Uncle Fester, another famous actor who was a strapping young lad, beautiful chap, now also looks like Uncle Fester. I think this is a perfect time to segue into Brendan Fraser's new movie,
Oh,
The Whale.
Yes.
The whale.
The fucking whale.
Oh my god, this fucking picture.
The movie where they had to use makeup to make him shed a couple of pounds.
This is so atrocious.
Now, if you haven't seen
Dude.
Brendan Fraser in a while, he still looks like right after he did George of the Jungle. So
First of all,
you'll know this face.
he looks like Darth Vader after he takes the helmet off in the last movie.
Yes.
Mixed with Raiders of the Lost Ark, where their skin is melting off their faces.
And if you point it, he just looks bad.
It's beyond bad. It's worse than bad.
We don't know what happened to the
I
fucking
know.
guy.
These
This guy was a
rules
sex.
I love that they
can feel
titled the movie The
constraining.
Whale, and it's
Remember,
obvious why.
The point
It's not
of
because
this
he's a big
course
gambler.
is to learn
He-
how to write clearly.
He doesn't live in Japan. He's a whaler. No. We
Think
assure
about
you.
the truth of your
Oh my god. He literally looks like
You're
Fat
an amazing
Bastard from
person,
Austin
Alex.
Powers, but it's Brendan
I
Fraser.
couldn't ask for a more incredible daughter.
Starring.
Are you actually trying to pair me
Yeah,
now?
starring redheaded cunt
Brendan
from
Fraser.
Stranger Things. Yeah.
Redheaded gun from Stranger
That's it, dude.
That's
I'm just the rudest little
She really
fuck.
only tells me things about you
Oh my god.
because that's all I want to know about.
He's
Why'd
his
you gain
own
all that weight?
supporting actor.
Somewhere close to me passed away, and had an effect.
Oh my
No, we get
the
there.
worst, by the way,
You
no,
haven't
the
seen
worst
her
part
since
is
she was
that that's
8 years
not
old.
far from the truth.
Yes,
This isn't all
exactly.
Hold on, we have a pre-shot video here or a picture pulled up for you. Oh!
Yes.
Oh my god.
Georgie.
Oh my god. And
Georgie boy.
This isn't a scene from The Whale. This is just him like on a red carpet event or just out.
Well, dude, he just
He was checking the mail in his phone.
look at.
By the way,
when he
he's
was in
done up
Georgia.
here. He
Exactly.
got dapper for this picture.
Dude, he put that suit on, looked in the mirror, and went, "I look pretty good. I'm gonna go out now."
But look, dude, look at this good-looking motherfucker right
Yes,
here.
that's the question. It's not. It's
Look at this.
Listen, we get it. People get old. We're not mad at that. It's just the fact that how did you go so far from? You know what I mean?
Dude,
It's just
I
odd
can
seeing
only
a
see
men
Brendan
usually
Fraser.
age pretty well. It's just odd seeing
Yeah.
him go down so fast.
Well, you don't have to let yourself go to this degree. I mean, also like, look at that hair, man.
That
Look at that
beautiful
beautiful
hair.
mane that he had, and now
Oh,
look at
God.
this oily. Like, what are those fucking glass noodles that you buy at like fucking pho places? It looks like.
Could you imagine the 90s chicks beating down his trailer door to suck him off in between takes on fucking Encino Man? You know? He comes out, he goes fucking beating down the door, and then he comes out, he goes grump, and they all go in and just start fucking blowing him. He was gorgeous. He was fucking
He
gorgeous.
was a beautiful man.
He was.
Even not that long ago. Like,
Monkey Bone, all those. He had a fucking wonderful
Monkey
run.
Bone.
He had
wasn't
wonderful.
stupid, awful Chris Kattan in that?
Fuck yeah.
Chris
Mr.
Kattan.
Mr. Talent all over.
Oh, Mr. Talent all over, yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Norm Macdonald used to shit on him constantly. It was
They
like my
did.
favorite fucking
They
thing.
bullied him, the whole
That
cast
and,
did.
he used to shit on John Lovitz too. And I actually am a fan of John Lovitz. It was, that was one that would tore me a little bit, but he's not wrong.
Well,
He's like, don't you love the comedy stylings of John Lovitz? And everyone just starts laughing on his show. Do you remember the tennis thing?
Yeah.
When they played tennis together and John Lovitz couldn't
No.
let it go. So Norm Macdonald, who apparently has never played tennis like a day in his fucking life, he used to hang out with John Lovitz here and there. And John Lovitz apparently has like a weird ego, so he was taking tennis lessons. And the guy that was teaching him how to play tennis would basically just like let him win and kind of like boost his ego and make him feel good about it.
Get paid.
And he thought that he was this really great tennis player because the guy that was training was like a former professional, some shit like this. So he's out with Norm Macdonald. I'll have to find the video too. I'll actually post that in the.
There's
in
a
the comments
video
below.
of this?
Yeah, Norm Macdonald tells the story, and then what they do is they splice in John Lovitz telling the story on like a news channel like beside Norm Macdonald. It's almost the same story identically, so Norm
Except
Macdonald's
the
memory
end,
was
yeah.
perfect. Yeah, so apparently he challenges Norm Macdonald to a tennis match. Norm Macdonald being Norm Macdonald, instead of hitting the ball like all the way back to him, he was just like lobbing the ball over the net. So
Yes.
John Lovitz had to run his stupid fat body like all over the half of the tennis court and couldn't keep up with it. So every time John Lovitz is there like getting ready to intercept the hit, it just like barely floats over the net. He's like just lumbering around chasing the shit down. So Norm Macdonald beats his ass doing this, and John Lovitz is losing his fucking mind. And he's going over to the trainer. He's like, "Am I really not good at tennis? Like, what's going on?" And Norm Macdonald's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You have to understand." He's like, "The tennis coach is such a good player. When he hits the ball back to you, he's hitting it into your racket. He's
Yeah.
like, you basically don't have to do shit. Like, that's how good he is, that he makes you look good." And he's like, no one's ever thought of the strategy of just like hitting it shallow, more or less.
But even if he does, John Lovitz being that out of shape, even if he He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna cover the net. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's only gonna hit it hard and have to send it back. So he's just fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
no matter
he's not
what,
an athlete, dude. He's not athletic at all. He can cover like a 4 square foot space.
And it's cool that he signed up. You know, people get hobbies, people do shit and stuff like that. But you don't fucking challenge somebody in the hopes that, you know what I mean?
Well, he got churched up by his coach. He thinks he's this great tennis player. Norm Macdonald is actually a really smart guy who plays stupid all the time.
Yeah.
Can see right through this, and because he's a comic through and through, took advantage of the situation and just tortured John Love.
I could just imagine him going up to his coach and, what is going on? You know, that fucking flamboyant.
That's perfect. The best part though is like when you hear Norm Macdonald telling, because you know he's just like a troll, so he's like laughing. He's like, and he never thought about this. He's laughing and telling the story, and then you hear John Lovitz telling the exact same story, but you could hear like the stress in his voice and the ego, and like he's still upset about it to this day. Dude, it's gold. I'll have to pull that shit up at some point in time.
We love Norm Macdonald. We have a couple, you know, like just how we met. You know, you talk about commonalities and shit like that. There's a couple guys that we really put on a pedestal and have no problem with it. And one of them's Norm Macdonald. There's a couple of them, but Norm Macdonald to us is
top tier.
Yeah, like
Dude, he was just a genuine great guy, a fucking true comic through and through. He cared about the art more than he cared about the money, more than he cared about the fame. He had a heart of gold. Just a great person in general. He added such quality to all of our lives without an agenda and never cared about that shit. He got fired from SNL just to stay true to his OJ jokes.
Well, there's a list of guys that you may or may not have heard of, probably not, and it's these guys that don't play by the rules. And they were never going to get... They had the talent. They had more talent than anybody. They could have shot up through the fucking ranks.
Patrice.
All you had to... Patrice, Norm Macdonald. There's a bunch of them. But you can't work with these guys. And you know what? So everybody who... They had this cult following who just liked their stuff, who knew just how special that these guys were. But it was never going to be mainstream. It just never was going to... You can't tell a guy like Norm Macdonald, I want you to do it like this. Even on SNL... He told them when they had the writers' room, because they'd bring everybody in and they'd say, this works with this. You got fucking Chris Kattan doing something gay, and you got
that's exactly his whole shtick.
What's his name? The stoner guy.
Jim Brewer.
Jim Brewer's gonna do
Brewer.
Yeah, Brewer's gonna be a stoner
guy.
guy. Everybody had their things and stuff like that. Everybody had their niches.
Yeah, man.
Norm Macdonald told them all this. This was exactly what Norm said. Leave me out of it. I'm Weekend Update guy. Don't write me in your bits. And he was so respected, so fucking respected, that it was, leave him alone.
He's still considered the greatest of all time.
Exactly.
I don't think anyone even disputes that.
Yeah. Remember
they invited him back after they fired him, and his whole monologue was him just shitting on the show?
Yes. Lorne Michaels.
Like, he just doubles down. He leans into it.
Lorne Michaels and another guy were friends. Okay, O.J. Simpson and Nicole Simpson were that fucking Hollywood couple that hung out with everybody, just like the Kardashian people. Exactly. OJ? They went skiing. They hung out. That fucking incestuous, disgusting little community of Hollywood. That this smug up. The same ones that are telling you that you don't know things,
right,
is the same ones that they were hung out with.
No one's allowed to know anything.
You're not, exactly. How they feel, what bothers them, you're supposed to be bothered by the same things. You're supposed to feel the same pain that they've... Fucking dickheads, but anyways...
So there's only parallel thinking and wrong thinking.
Exactly. And if you're anything less, if you have a different opinion on something, you're a fucking monster.
And it doesn't matter how much life you live, it doesn't matter how much experience you gain, it doesn't matter how high your IQ is.
Yeah.
If you don't have a degree before it, you're a fucking idiot and a worthless piece of shit. You don't deserve an opinion.
Exactly.
You know more than doctors? You mean the people that are wrong almost always?
Yeah.
They've gotten a handful of things right. Sure, this is going to be inflammatory. You can go ahead and argue in the comments if you really want to fight back on this, but everything they come out with a couple of years later gives you fucking cancer anyway. And actually, crazy stat, there's the greater percentage of all deaths are because of doctor error and like medical maltreatment, more or less, than of any other cause of death. Any other natural cause, car accident, doesn't fucking matter what it is. There's more cause of death associated with the doctors fucking up or doing the wrong thing than any other cause of death. So smoke them if you got them, folks.
Here's my scalpel. Whoa, Butterfingers.
Whoa.
Gotta leave that in there.
Yeah, but whoops. They leave like towels inside of people and shit after they close them up after surgery.
Absolutely.
Like a used condom.
Just pulling that out years
just
later.
The nurse on the table where you're passed out.
fucking on top of somebody that needs neck surgery.
It's not a condom. It's a latex glove with 5 different dicks in
Yes.
it.
5 weeks later, after they're getting up, like, my neck is still killing me. What do they do?
Your gun is digging into my hip. My neck is still killing me.
Fucking neck is. Why did I even get that surgery? All that happened was I woke up with cum on the side of my lip and
Why is there a sausage-shaped lump underneath my skin?
There's a shit stain down the middle of my back. What is this from? And it's diagonal, like somebody was sitting on me weird. No, but going back, so Lauren Michaels and this other dude was friends with O.J. Simpson because they're in that fucking group or whatever. You know what I mean? Whether they know the story or not, I know we know it, but Norm Macdonald kept fucking with O.J. Simpson through the trial,
right?
And these guys want telling the truth and and that's the problem. See, it was unheard of. Like, I'm not gonna say unheard of. I'm just saying it was a lot better hidden. But not telling the truth, especially now because it's fucking just everywhere. You could just be, fucking horrible and get away with it. But back in the day, it'd be yellow journalism or whatever. And I know it's SNL, but it was still Weekend Update. It was still a point of news source. What he was doing, he was being honest about things in a humorous way. You know what I mean? So he's telling honestly.
He was putting a comedic spin on it.
Exactly. But he was they wanted to cut the OJ stories, so they told him cut. So his last day on air was, and we know the famous line.
The murder legal bit?
Exactly.
He's like, in other news, in California today, murder is legal.
And that was,
after they acquitted him.
Yeah, after they acquitted him. They came into Norm and they said, listen, trial's done. He's innocent, which is a fucking joke. Okay, but whatever, who cares? They didn't want fucking rioting. Exactly.
The juice is hilarious.
Orenthal, was it Jones or James? Orenthal, Jones,
hey
Simpson.
There, Twitter world.
Hey, come buy this motherfucking Meineke car.
What did he say? He's like, when asked for a quote, OJ said his only regret was he can't kill the bitch twice. I was like,
no, and his book,
harsh.
He had a line in his book. He said, OJ said in his book, he said, I love that woman. I would have taken a bullet for her. And Norm goes, what bad luck. The one guy that's willing to take a bullet for you kills you.
I remember that. He's the greatest.
Dude, he's the greatest. And they went on there and they said, he's acquitted. We don't want to hear anything. He gets up there, says murder's legal in California. Done. That's the last thing you hear of him. There was so much fucking, people kicking up a shitstorm due to him being fired that they bring him on to host just to settle things down a year later. And what does he do? He fucking tears through the place. We love that guy. We love that fucking guy.
Yeah, this whole thing has been a little homage / tribute to Norm Macdonald.
We love
talking current events with O.J. Simpson over
exactly.
here.
Did you know he was
a trial? Oh my god, that glove didn't fit.
They get over there and the bitch's head is almost cut off.
The best is when he's pretending to put the glove on, but he's like widening his hand. And he's just looking at the camera going,
fucking giant meaty hand. He's like,
baseball glove.
Yeah, I can't get this in there, dude. That was fucking insane.
I don't know how to operate a glove.
I've never put one of these on before. You mean the fingers go in here? Motherfucker.
The thumb is just hanging off to the
I'll
side.
tell you what, I done run 1,000 motherfucking yards, but I cannot get this motherfucker on. We love that guy too. You know what's so funny though, man? Is honestly, it's like you could do the most heinous shit. And I seen Juice on a Juice. I'm not gonna call it like I fucking know. I seen Juice on a podcast the other day, and I'm sitting there like
he's saying juice.
Yes, the juice.
Not the Jews.
No.
Oh
yeah, exactly.
This isn't Kanye's
Yeah, we'll get into Kanye just a slight bit later here, folks. But and I'm sitting there like an idiot, like everybody does, and I'm watching Orange Juice. I'm watching Orange Juice Simpson, and I'm sitting there watching this asshole, and it's like, dude, it's like. This guy killed somebody. And it's like nobody. You forget. You forgive and you forget. I don't know about forgive. You know, fucking I forgive him.
If I forget what I need to forgive, then I don't have any animosity. Therefore, it's forgiven.
Well, 12 people in the state of fucking California said so. So who gives a shit?
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, 12 people in the state of California that are left. They're gonna move here later, anyways.
Dude, they're fucking.
By the way, we're based out of fabulous Las Vegas. Come check it out.
Yeah.
The tourism keeps our economy going. So come spend some money.
Hire us for birthdays and bar mitzvahs. And...
Yeah, we're great at bar mitzvahs.
Yeah, you know.
I do a real fucking mean bar mitzvah and a quinceañera. This is horrible.
Exactly. This is fucking great, man.
Holy shit.
Catch us stealing those envelopes.
Eating flatbread all day. That sounds
dude, that
wonderful.
challah bread is fucking delicious, dude. I don't know. Gefilte fish and challah bread. This shit is delicious.
What else do we have on the videos list?
All right, I'll tell you what. Why
Keep
don't
it
we
moving.
go down
Keep it
to
moving.
let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling, baby.
Let me get back to our downloading.
All right, so
Stop.
we got Brendan, we got Logan down. I got one.
What you got?
Louder with Crowder is leaving the Blaze. If anybody gives a shit about that, does anybody give a shit about
Is
that?
that this Mug Club Forever?
That is the Mug Club Forever.
Okay, hold on. Any Steven Crowder fans out there?
Yeah.
I, as a matter of fact, am a fan.
I
do
love
enjoy him.
fucking Steven Crowder. I love that dude.
He's got tremendous production values. Obviously, they sink a lot of money into it. It looks great. It sounds great. They got some really great talent on there. Shout out to Dave Landau, one of my all-time favorites. But if the political lean is tiring after a while, I can't watch hours and hours and hours of people being angry and fucking indignant all the time. Like, weave in and out of it a little bit. I get it. That's his show. I'm not putting down his show. He's obviously way more successful than we are. So that's not the case here. I'm just saying that, like, for as big a fan as I am, it gets annoying. I don't care if you're Fox or CNN, just listening to people just all day just going, and then he said this, and then she said that, and this is bullshit. It's emotionally taxing. Tell me a fucking knock-knock joke.
Yeah. You know, and it's funny, it's like...
Which he does do the comedy with, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's a bent.
of course.
There's a bent.
I mean, there's
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe.
Down in the
Danny
basement.
But you know, it's the doom and gloom, and it gets tiring, and you know, fear sells and all that stuff like that. Dude, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's plenty of shit going on out there. But if you just like take a walk down the street, you'll realize that nobody's really.
If you shut all this shit off and you just live in yourself, say we had like no media week where you just like live like a regular person, no phone, no media, none of this, don't watch the news and all this bullshit.
Well, regular person is the phone and the media and everything.
Well, I'm just saying, if you
yeah.
just shut all this shit off for a week and you just go through your day and you know, go shopping, do whatever the fuck you normally do, you're gonna find that all of your interactions are this. Hey, how you doing? Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah.
Not bad. Thanks. Have a good day.
Yeah.
All right. Buy gas. Thank you. All right. Have a good day. No one's yelling racist shit across the street. No one's yelling and screaming and fighting, punching the fuck out of each other unless you're in certain parts of town.
Yeah.
But I mean, like in general, like it's pretty quiet out there. You'll find really fast that if you just live your life in your own head and stop paying attention to them telling you what's wrong, in your own day to day, for most people, for the most part, it's fine.
But
It's fine.
But can I tell you something?
Yeah, you can.
I like walking into a store and like either the clerk or two dudes are like getting into it, and the worse it gets, I'm more interested. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like,
Well, I mean, but that's just human nature. That's why we like fights and car accidents and drama. I'm just saying.
Like, would you be at the Coliseum
100%.
every fucking day, right?
Oh my God! Feed them to the lion.
Yeah, giving that little coin
Yeah.
with whoever the fuck was popular back, like, I don't know, fucking, you know, Julius Caesar coin, and I'd like to go in there and watch the lions eat that person,
Dude,
please.
I would throw my giant turkey leg at the back of his fucking head just to
Dude,
entice the lion
I'd
to come
throw a
quicker.
kid in just to fucking see what happens, dude.
Jesus.
You want to see that shit, you're
Do
insane.
you? I would throw a kid in.
Yeah, I'm not walking that statement back.
Make it two kids.
You know what?
How about
I
that?
made my bed. Is this my pillow? Yeah, I'm sleeping
Make
in
it my kids.
Fuck,
Single again.
Exactly. Bye. We'll see you. Thank you. I'm in the height of Roman fashion. I'll take it.
Bread and circus.
Just walking around with that weird leather patches with the skirt underneath it. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. That big cool helmet. You know?
Dude, the Marvin the Martian.
It's great.
I love that helmet.
Yeah,
man.
why the
Fucking
fuck
thing.
was Marvin the Martian wearing one?
He's Roman. He's a Roman Martian.
Oh my God, he is even has
he's
the
basically
he has the
Roman.
whole attire.
Yeah. He's just green and shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck was going on in space?
He even has the ray guns they used to use back then.
Yeah, exactly.
They're big on those ray guns.
Their energy that turns everything into liquid matter and just fucking.
It's like the melting stick from Thor Ragnarok.
Dude, is there any better sound than a ray gun? Like some fucking, you know, volume, the bass turn on. I love that sound.
Makes my heart.
Oh fuck.
You guys
I can't come without that sound in the background. Actually,
You know what? Tonight I'm just gonna.
yeah. When I'm almost there, I have the lightsaber sound effect turn on. The I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Oh I have the high
This
ground.
is disturbing. All right, so wait, what are we? I have the high ground. Don't do it, Anakin.
Oh yeah, we
All
got
right, so
on this from
bring us back.
Crowder. Yeah. All right, so listen, when it comes down to it, Steven Crowder. All right, just a rundown. Steven Crowder, Louder with Crowder, if you do watch it, is leaving the Blaze. These two linked up back at Fox. Glenn Beck had a show on there. Saw talent in the guy. They decided to link back up. Louder with Crowder is fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
There's 6 million subscribers on YouTube. There's 1 million on fucking Rumble. This dude, he's big. He's a big deal. You know, and there's so much going on YouTube that you might not even know. You probably don't even know. I mean, I guess I don't know if there's a lot of conservatives out there, but you know that we know personally. It's a little close to California, but he has this giant following. He's breaking out from the Blaze. You know how you sign over. You know how enticing a network is when they're like, listen, like for the name, we'll give you an extra $1 million on your sign-on bonus, but we're keeping the likeness and all that and everything like that.
No.
And you always make that mistake.
But it's the same thing as like when the mafia does you a favor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll fix the game. You'll make a lot of money. And then like everything's great. Your life looks great. You got all the money. You're getting your dick sucked all the time. And fucking everything's perfect. You bought your mom a house. Yada yada yada.
Getting your dick sucked in your mother's house.
And, you know, hey, you earned it.
Yeah.
So then, but then 1, 2, 3 years later, you get the knock on the door. Now they want something from you.
Exactly.
Now it's time to do a favor. And then that world goes from glorious and glamorous to ugly and shady in a heartbeat. And people, they get sucked in with all the glimmer and the glisten. They don't realize what's behind the scenes. Like, everything comes with a price. Nothing is free. Someone comes onto your doorstep with a deal that seems too good to be true.
Yeah.
You're going to pay for that shit on the back end. Guaranteed.
But I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like, the mob looked out for you.
All right, no.
You
How about
know?
this? I'll use a personal story of yours that you just told me a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Tell me the story about the lady that was that offered to suck your dick. The lady.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, go through from start to finish?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
we'll get back to Crowder here in a minute, but this is gold.
All right, now, obviously,
She had a thicker 5 o'clock shadow than I did.
Yeah. All right, so I was a strapping young man at this point. I was in good shape. Filling up gas is late night, 1, 2 a.m., filling up gas, and this little fucking, silver Honda Accord pulls up to me, and it's this fucking beautiful little Latin chick, and I'm fucking such a sucker for that. And she was, excuse me, do you know where this street right?
Why is your Latin chick also Jay Leno?
Dude, I'm doing her.
Why are you doing this?
Have you seen that? Have you seen these titties? Have you seen this cock? Yeah, have you seen this cock and titties before? but
it's not even Latin.
No, it's not that.
It's just Leno.
Yeah. Hombre, excuse me. No por favor. No por favor. ¿Hablas español? That's just stupid. No, but so get in. She starts telling me I'm cute, and I'm like, nobody ever does this, so something's up, So let's roll. So she goes, I'll tell you what, I'll give you want me to give you my number over there? I'm like, yeah, and she points to this little fucking dark alley, so I know something's gonna happen. I'm either gonna get fucking mugged or a fucking blowjob, and I'm willing to risk it all.
It could be both.
It could be both. Yeah. I'll take that.
Would you, wait, in what order? Is there an order that you wouldn't accept?
No.
You've already been mugged, you might as well give me a blowjob.
Kick the living shit out of me, mug me, beat me over the fucking head, and then blow me. What the fuck do I ask?
Why don't you smile
and blow
me? Mel Gibson, baby, always a classic.
But if you're talking about, and you're talking about if something's too good to be true, which it fucking totally was, I get in the car.
You're in an alley now.
Yeah, now, well, I'm behind. I'm kind of behind Jumbo. If you live here, I'm behind Jumbo Buffet, which has been closed down for fucking years. So it's just a dark little fucking area. And I get in the car and I look, and it's cross-eyed to start. And I'm saying it, so you probably already know where this is going. It's cross-eyed to start, so the fucking eye's going like this. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what is that? It's not going to stop me. Let's roll,
You just pick a spot on the forehead.
Exactly. So we start talking a little bit, and then I see kind of like zoning in on her face. There's some really manly features. So I'm like, all right, let me just pop the question quick and get it out of the way. So she goes, I go, excuse me, but you're a girl, right? And she looks at me, she goes, yeah, of course. And I go, great. Let's do this, you know? So, like, you know, so she's
good as a
yeah,
blood test.
exactly. Hey, sweetheart, you don't have to fucking convince me anymore. Let's get this going.
From your lips to God's ears, suck this.
So,
oh my God.
So she puts her hand on my belly, and then all, you know, all fucking everything went out the window, and I knew right away. So the thumb literally came crawling up to my fucking chest, and then it wrapped around to my spine was the middle finger. So she was holding me like a fucking Pez dispenser.
Like we're holding this microphone.
Yes, these big. Remember the OJ hands, like the same fucking thing. And I knew right there. Now I'm just contemplating whether this is gonna happen or not. But it's like, you know, it's like you're only willing to go so far. So I lean over again. I say, hey, you're a girl, right? I want to get my fucking, you know, because you know, I don't know if there's a language barrier to, you know, are you girl people? So I look over and I say it again. And it answers again, and it lies again, which is totally fun for me because now I'm fucking now I got a fluffer going on. So it lies again, and it says yes. And then it kind of knew it really kind of lied from this point like anymore. I said, actually, I am a boy, and I said, oh, by the way, it fucked me.
I'm a boy.
Yeah, it said I'm a boy, and I said, all right, and it's like, there you go. It's like,
She
you
goes,
know, yeah.
She goes, of course I'm a girl, silly. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. She force chokes you like fucking Darth Vader.
It grabs me by my throat hella hard, and I go.
The same voice as James Earl
and it's even deeper than James Earl Jones. And I go. Yeah, I believe you. No, but and then I bailed and I went and I got my cheap gas because it was real cheap at that time.
So the moral, a good thing that you got that discount. But the moral of the story is, if it seems too good to be true, it's probably a dude getting ready to suck your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Aurelius over here, buddy. Jesus Christ, you're fucking right, man.
Thanks, man.
I'll
Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah. I'm gonna live by those fucking words for the rest of my
Look,
life.
we can't all be deep like that, you know.
Exactly.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Put out some good memes.
Deeper than that tranny's cock in my ass? I guess not. I forgot to tell you the very end of that story.
He begged me.
Well, so what were we on? Oh, Crowder. Anyways, yeah, I mean, so he signed over the likeliness. This guy has a huge fucking following. He has one of
You guys have made him
Okay, sorry.
Oh, no worries. He has this huge following. This dude is making money over fists. And the truth of the matter is, why I even brought this story up is it's obviously for the money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard because it's like when you outgrow the network. I mean, the Blaze has been good to him. Glenn Beck's been good to him.
So what do you mean exactly?
I mean that.
Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, the only thing that matters on that network now is Louder with Crowder. Yes. His show is responsible for
the network
probably
is an afterthought.
Exactly. His show alone is probably is bringing about 80% of all funds, right? Mm-hmm. Now, do I have those exact numbers? No. But what the fuck else is anybody listening to on the Blaze? Honestly, he's a mainstream known figure. Mm-hmm. His show is huge. Go on the Blaze and go on it.
He's big enough to where he has like a Dave Chappelle like effect. Where remember when Dave Chappelle was like, "Hey, don't support this. They're using my name."
Yes.
And everyone actually like just fucking stopped buying and stopped watching and all.
Yes.
That. Like his audience goes with him, listens to him. He could actually take that attention and direct it towards an actual end, an intentional end.
But the same way Netflix had rights to Chappelle's show and they could air it, and he begged everybody not to see it. Mm-hmm. Well, up until this point, and depending on if they're leaving on good terms or not, Glenn Beck pretty much calls the shot. He owns the name, the likeness, and every show up until this point.
Glenn Beck does?
Yes, that he owns CRTV, and they have mixed together CRTV and the Blaze. So it's like, you know, and maybe, you know, I'm sure there's other investors and stuff like that, but it's like, you know, what is it going to be now? Are they going to be? Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Your star is leaving. You want to fuck this guy over now, right? I mean, do you?
No, not me. You ask me personally?
Yeah.
No, I honestly want the best for everybody. If you're a good person, you worked your ass off, you gave me quality time, quality years, and I came up with you, and now it's time for you to grow past me or whatever it is. It's the next phase of your journey, and that's where your life is taking you. All the fucking best, man. all this is Reddit. You don't get to keep any of this. So if I had a good time, we had some fun, we helped each other out or whatever. Why isn't that a blessing? Like if it doesn't last forever, it's garbage.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But he didn't renew his contract,
So?
right? No. And dude, listen, believe me, I'm not on the other. Listen, I don't have any dog in this
man.
fight.
I wish you all the best in your future. That's my attitude.
But your business now.
Mm-hmm.
And all of its it's all of its own employees.
Yeah.
And I know, obviously, you should have planned for better.
I was just gonna say,
yeah, exactly.
Maybe you should have saved a few bucks.
Yeah, sure.
Pay your fucking house out.
But what happens now?
What happens now?
It's just
you
business.
learn a fucking lesson
right?
about life.
It's just business, right?
Go find some new talent, or take all the money that you made, invest it, figure out a new venture. Maybe don't rely on him to support your entire fucking life, and just be grateful that he got you that far.
Yeah.
Why does anyone owe you anything after that?
I guess not.
Not at all.
Yeah. I got some advice.
Have some foresight. How about have some fucking foresight?
Yeah. But it's like
you think that he didn't tell you? This guy's not a piece of
your
shit.
pony's
You think
gone,
he didn't tell him though? Like, hey man, like
oh yeah.
coming to the end of
I'm almost positive. It's like it's shitty news to receive, but you know he gave him the news.
It's like when your girl's cheating on you for 6 months or whatever, and there's red flags, but you choose not to fucking acknowledge them. But they were there.
You would
the
rather
entire
just
time.
not know.
You think you didn't know his attitude might be a little different. Maybe
he
has
comes
less energy in the
and
office.
it's obvious. He's like so obvious about it. He's like, hey, listen, I don't know what you're gonna do when I leave.
He has a T-shirt that says "I'm quitting" at the end of this contract.
And Glenn Beck's just going la 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 la. You know what I mean? La 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 la. Okay, good show. See you.
He literally is doing that.
Yeah. Dude, he has probably. And you're right, but it's like that catastrophic news. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
The cheating or whatever you want to put it. That catastrophic news you just don't want to see. But it's like, and I'm sure it is stressful because it's like now he has to go out there and tell his police, like he has to do that big lie. He has to walk out there and he has to go, hey, listen, Crowder might be gone, but we're gonna be okay. And it's just not fucking true.
Meanwhile, he's actually he's having a mass firing in the office that day.
He's like,
there's this layoff, fucking margin call.
Yeah.
There's just people getting laid off.
Hey, but we're gonna be okay.
We're gonna pull together. We're gonna
just pull a gun out of his pocket, shoots himself in the head.
Your desk, get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
And we're a family here. You the fuck out.
Listen, I know that Crowder's leaving, and I know this is a big deal, but you guys are just gonna have to find out what the fuck you're gonna do next. And I'm out of here too.
Hey, Billy, can I talk to you? You get that? Let's take a walk.
Yeah. I would, dude, if somebody said that, if the boss walked up and was like, listen, I really need to talk to you, I go, I'll just leave now. Spare me.
You put it on your own terms.
Spare me. Fuck off. But you don't think I know that the big fish is leaving? You don't think the writing was on the walls this whole fucking time? I'm gone too.
You quit before you can get fired. You just do that monotone thing where
Fuck
it's like, hey, listen, we gave you your probation time. We just feel this might not be the best. I quit.
Yeah, exactly. Bye.
I quit. I'm leaving. Just fucking get out.
Yeah, this company sucks. I'm out of here. Fuck it. I can't do it anymore. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm leaving. Thank you.
You're fired.
Hi.
Oh my god. So should we watch this?
I never want to work again. I never want to work again.
Good segue.
Yeah, for real. I never want to work again.
Let's not.
Yeah, I never want a regular job again. I want this to be the fucking job.
Can you guys give us money?
Yeah.
Apparently that's a thing now. You can just set up a GoFundMe for whatever fucking the fuck ever, and people just give you money.
I found we talked about the homeless guy, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture of a homeless guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Make
gonna
an NFT?
make a homeless guy with an NFT on his back. Just take every shitty route possible.
Just him in a puddle of his own piss and shit with fucking NFTs stamped over it.
With on the wall, I'm gonna pay him $5 and he's gonna write NFT and shit behind the wall he's sleeping
it's
by.
Him in a puddle of his own piss with another homeless guy pissing on him on top of that.
With Roger Rabbit walking by. Like a fucking crazy.
God.
Yeah, dude,
This is a real
great.
wholesome show. Alright, ready? Should we watch this? What is the point of this video? Can you give me a setup?
I guess it was just Crowder's leaving, but I don't think anybody gives a shit. Let's
You
move on.
know what? Fuck it, let's watch it anyway.
Alright.
Cancelable. Mr. Steven Crowder.
Canada's national song.
I love you guys.
I fucking love that.
Whoa! Who's that guy?
I do like Crowder though. Man.
He's a great guy.
He's good people. I would even show him
Love you.
and he's fighting the good fight.
I love you so
It's hard to do what he's doing. Keep that kind of energy up.
Dude, YouTube has tried to fucking cancel this guy so many times, but he has that fucking
Louder
with Crowder. Louder with Crowder sounds like a venereal disease. All right, I'll tell you what, man. We got our next story. We got Avatar 2 has been underperforming in theaters. It's so everybody knows fucking big stupid aliens, talking about aliens again.
Is this the problem with Blueface?
This is it. This is Blueface.
Blueface.
Critics are saying that these big stupid aliens.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so far down the woke fucking narrative that we're talking about Blueface.
Yes. These are racist. These big racist aliens.
Blueface.
The rapper Blueface.
It's offensive to people that are nearly suffocated to death with the blue face.
Oh, dude, well, they got braids, and dude, I'm telling you right now, they're fucking indigenous people to their planet. They can look like whatever the fuck you want them to look like.
What are you supposed to base it off of? Something you've never seen or heard of before? That's not how the human mind works. We work by association.
Yeah, sure.
Anything that we do is going to be an offshoot of something else that actually fucking exists.
And they have to be capable beings. Yeah. So if they were just big sludge monsters going, you couldn't really have them riding around birds, could you? Big fucking sludge monster going, fucking riding a big bird. What the fuck would that look like? A big piece of shit fucking sitting on a bird. It wouldn't make any sense. So what did they do? They used humanoids, right? They used these big fucking blue humanoids with, the also, extra large
no one's had Avatar. The first one's been out for like, 15 fucking years?
13 years.
Almost.
Since this.
But I'm just saying, like, we never had a problem with Avatar.
No.
So why is there a problem with Avatar 2? And
because people were normal back then.
They actually, like, just to tease this one, because, like, no one knew that they were making a second one, they re-released Avatar 1 in theaters, what was it, like 6 months ago, a year ago, or whatever? And no one said a fucking word about it. And it did tremendous, because it was a good movie.
Yeah,
but there was no Blueface problem then. But how come when the second one comes out with the same premise, same type of characters, same exact art style and everything, but now there's a Blueface problem? Like, what the fuck? What happened between Avatar 1 and 2 that we care? 6 months ago.
Victimhood, the woke shit, whatever you take. And listen, believe me, I'm not going to drive this show politically in any way, shape, or form, but we can talk about how everyone's fake outrage is ruining everything. Movies, music, TV shows. And it's like, dude, it's like, honestly, it's like. I
told you I have a cutoff. Like, I don't watch shit for the most part. Like, after, like, we'll say, like, 2012.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Like, it was still, like, tolerable, if you will. But
is that what you were getting at? That's the same.
A lot of the movies and shit that I watched is, like, from the late 90s,
exactly.
early 2000s. Like, it was still fun and entertaining, and I didn't feel like that I needed to be taught a lesson. I just wanted to be fucking entertained.
Dude, and what? Remember that? That's all about it. And another thing is that there is, because they're terrified. Okay, so James Cameron had an idea, right? He made it. Now dig this, right? You're right. They already did this movie. So it's why be outraged? It's just the same thing as the last one, but who gives a shit? But everyone is so terrified to come up with something unique that insults people that what do? They're just making reboots. They're taking Ghostbusters and all the other
reboots of classics that we love
and destroying.
But now think about this. So they're making a reboot of a classic that we love, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones, whatever the fuck you want to use, it doesn't matter. We loved all that shit because it wasn't this new shit. That's why it was good. That's why they're picking it, because it's popular, because we loved it, but they don't care about the reason why we loved it. So now you're taking the thing we loved for the formulaic reason that we loved it and turning it into a giant fucking turd and putting the name on it and then putting it out there. And guess what? We've learned this trick so well that it's all bombing and flopping. It doesn't work anymore. They're literally just wasting their own fucking money. No one's watching this shit.
Yeah.
5 people are watching it. That's it.
Can you imagine?
The fucking what was the Meghan Markle fucking documentary, whatever. People care about this woke shit as much as they care about the fucking royal family. Nobody gives a shit.
Well, you know what? And they'll shout it out. And Hollywood's so fucking terrified of there being some type of uprising that they just don't have no balls, so they're doing it. And you know what, man? Could you imagine how exhausting it would be?
Having no balls is brave.
Yeah. Apparently it is now. But
I mean, it's pretty brave.
Yeah.
Would you let me cut your fucking nuts off with a pair of rusty scissors right now? It's pretty brave.
Well, no. You can pay me?
Did you need money?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you need me to give you a couple of bucks?
The GoFundMe for the homeless guy. NFT.
Support the show.
No, but could you imagine how fucking to mix identity politics with a unique idea? Like it would take years to write something like that. So what do? They take all the boxes. They take the gay and the race thing, and they swap everything around, and they're like, okay, well, we got what we want to do, but now what? And they'll just take an old fucking movie. Yeah.
Because no one's watching anything else. But
Exactly.
Can we split the fucking difference? Can we at least do this? Let's make this whole new woke genre its own genre, like a new category of movie. So when I go into Amazon, I go 90s movies, good movies, woke genre, and I just skip the whole fucking genre. So you could still make your shitty woke movies and let the market decide.
They try.
Put it out there and let the market. I make a movie like Tarantino, right? Just a clear, just a fucking great movie, great dialogue. There's no agenda in it, just pure entertainment. And then you make a $30 trillion budget fucking woke version of any other movie or whatever, and just let the fucking market decide. Stop telling me that it's supposed to be good. I'll let you know if it's good. People will let you know if it's good. How many people bought tickets? What are the ratings on? Not the critics' ratings, those are all garbage these days, but look at Rotten Tomatoes. How many thumbs up? What is the audience score? We're the ones to decide, not them. They don't get to choose what we like.
No, but they did.
No, they tried.
No, I'll give you two examples of movies.
Is the proof that we don't give a fuck what they're telling us to like.
But you're saying, but when they do try to stand on their own, they always flop. And what I mean by that is, all right, you're right. They should have its own genre, right? Okay, so let's take two unique ideas that had all that bullshit, the identity politics, and they put them into a movie, and let's see how it did. They got The Woman King and they got Bros, that both flopped fucking horribly.
The Woman King.
And dude,
what an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Even the title itself gives me a fucking brain
nothing.
seizure. What
It
is
doesn't mean anything.
You can't be a woman king. You can only be a woman queen. What the fuck? It's not gender specific.
Yeah.
You're just using that king word just to be inflammatory. Just I say this shit, so you come and yell at me like you're not the ones that fucking.
Yeah, you go, and you can say it, dude, even if, no matter how you say it, you can be polite about it and go, the woman, wouldn't that be the woman queen? You fucking mother, you motherfucker, and you motherfucker, fucking just Joe,
you Joe Pesci
just
out,
Joe
bro.
Pesci out, and that's the truth. So you're right, they did.
It's intentionally inflammatory just so they can keep this argument going, so we're all talking about it like we are now. I'm actually part of the problem
dude,
right now.
Is it a troll?
Yeah.
Is it just they do these stupid? Is this whole thing just a
no
piss
one
a
really
group of
believes?
people
No
off?
one genuinely believes this. All the people that are emotional and that fight back and actually get into it are usually mentally or emotionally ill.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if you got
the people at the top of the game that are perpetrating and pushing this shit, they don't fucking believe it.
If you got a big fucking spike coming out of this nose, a different color eye, fucking red hair that swoops down like this, I assure you, no, but I assure you, you're not gonna get mad at me if I misgender you. You look like a fucking idiot. You're not that's not the most offensive thing you've ever heard. If I say, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you?" You're not going to get mad at that, okay? Right. You're a liar. You're fakely outraged.
You made yourself look unrecognizable, and then when I slip up, I'm the asshole.
I'm a fucking monster.
You know how I could tell what and who you are is if you just let yourself be as God made you, and I'll be able to identify you immediately. It's going to be very easy.
Or and if you don't believe in God, whatever the fuck you were born as. Yeah. And that's it, dude. And you know what, man? Honestly, it's not even the problem that people do want to change or do whatever fucking they want. The problem is that I'm on board with all this. You want to do gay marriage? You want to do all that shit? Fine. Why the fuck do I have to fucking
you're saying
participate?
Dude,
why?
No, that's number one.
Why?
I don't have to take place in your little fucking make-believe play that you're doing, right? Go have it over there.
Sure.
Sell tickets. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
But the other thing is that they're pushing all this new age shit like transgender and cut your dick off and all that stuff, and this is all supposed to be natural and normal. We only had the technology to do this over the last 15, 20 years because it's not natural. We weren't able to actually create vaginas out of penises and give people fake tits and take fat from your leg and put it in your ass and augment your entire body. It's not natural. It's all artificial. So to tell me that it's natural and that I was born this way is literally impossible. The conflict is inherent in the logic itself. It's a logical fallacy. It doesn't make any sense. It's not possible. It collapses into itself as soon as you actually make these 2 points side by side.
And
you can say that your soul feels that way, that you feel that way. You can even behave that way.
Yeah.
But once you start cutting off body parts and mutilating yourself to make that internal reality manifest on the outside, you can't call that natural anymore.
No. And by the way, they go through these extreme fucking lengths to keep it because now you've cut your cock off, and now all you got sitting down there, it's not a vagina.
And let me make
it's a
this
proxy
clear.
vagina,
Well,
and all it is a
it's
big
a proxy vagina.
gaping wound.
But
and that's it.
Let me make this point clear because people are going to hang on to the wrong thing here. I'm not saying that because it's not natural, it's not okay, and it's not right, and it's not moral. I don't give a fuck. You could do it all you want. I don't give a shit about that. What I'm saying is that it's not natural. Doesn't mean that it's wrong to do, just like getting an ear piercing is not natural, but it's fine. It's fine, but stop trying to portray it to me like it's natural. Don't piss on my face and tell me it's raining. Yeah. It's not. It's piss.
Don't piss on my face with a big gaping proxy vagina open wound and tell me it's from a regular vagina. I know the difference.
I was in car in an alley. I was behind Jumbo fucking buffet. Don't tell me what a vagina is.
You know, but that's the truth. It's like, and you're absolutely right. I know exactly where you're coming from. The point is that if I don't recognize it as that, it's fine. It's still your life.
It doesn't mean I hate you.
Exactly. You live it how you want. But I'm not gonna to be polite. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to be polite. Forget everything that I've ever learned from fucking 6th grade biology and say, no. That's
also,
that's
dude, get the fuck out of here. Also, one last thing. I'm allowed to hate you.
Yeah.
You're allowed to feel all the spectrum of human emotion, and that's fine. What it is you have the feeling, but then you manage your behavior. That's all you do. We had this nailed in the 90s. Yeah. In the 90s, it was like, all right, whatever. So we were less tolerant, quote unquote. We would talk shit in our own houses. So the neighbors are some weird fucking whatever. They're Arabs and they dress weird to us. So we didn't see that shit. And they have a weird religion. They cut your hand off if you steal an apple and all this bullshit. And they beat the fuck out of their wives. But guess what? We would make fun of that and joke around and talk shit about it in front of the fireplace in our own homes and laugh our balls off. But when you were checking the mail, and so is he, you say, top of the morning, neighbor. I hope you have a great day. It's called minding your own business. You're allowed to have any opinion you want, but you mind your own business. You don't be rude and disrespectful in society, but you're allowed to hold whatever opinion and feeling that you want on the back end. That's how we dealt with it. Now what you're creating is this weird thing where we all repress all this shit subconsciously, and it ends up in these outbursts and fucking rioting and looting and all kinds of crazy shit that's going on.
You'd be at the mailbox and you go, Mr. Marufu, top of the morning to you. And he would go, Allah!
Mr. Marufu.
and you go, is this the Nevada power bill? And he'd go, no, that's anthrax.
Why is he swinging from a vine from the top of his house to the end of his driveway? Mr. Marufu. That's like in Just Friends where she's like, I'm here with my new friend Wafufi. It's the fucking like the witch doctor dude or whatever. Oh my god.
Oh dude, that's too bad, dude.
Back to Blueface.
Oh my god, this is where we started?
Yeah, we're all the way back. I'm just gonna let this play, and if you have shit to say, just go nuts.
Let's do it.
We'll
do that mystery sign.
Should we keep the volume up or down?
Down.
That's better.
They had the special effects back in, 13 years ago. This is a big deal. I don't think anybody gives a shit now.
Also, as great as special effects are and CGI is, I actually prefer that we were talking about, like, when they actually used to put costumes and makeup on.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yes. It's more believable than the CGI.
Dude, they built an entire T-Rex out of fucking rubber.
Dude,
it's insane. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Dad, I know you think I'm crazy.
That's behind those big rocks.
But I feel her. I hear her heartbeat.
Everyone is aware that this is just Ferngully.
She's so close.
He directed Ferngully.
Did he really? Yeah. Big fucking surprise.
Exactly.
How original.
Those little cartoon actors.
Her heartbeat sound
Those tiny little cartoon actors he used to direct. They just walk around.
He directed it.
Mighty.
Let me guess. Which girl is the badass?
Oh yeah.
She looks good, man. I'm trying to like
Sure.
be upset, but it looks comfortable.
We cannot let you bring your war here.
Outcast. That's all they see.
I see you.
Okay. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
The way of water
People
connects
upset
all
about this?
things.
No, wait.
Before your birth.
Okay.
That was remarkably lackluster and
No.
straightforward.
Absolutely not. All right, so here's the two issues, okay?
Okay.
It's not that People are upset.
Oh, by the way, we've been running on a small screen for like the last hour. We're done. Are we done with the videos?
Yeah, we're done with the videos.
Okay.
Get rid of the fucking videos.
Sorry,
Okay.
we're tiny, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'll try to edit that out later.
Yeah. Okay,
Again,
so
it's show 1. We're doing our
episode 1, baby. Okay, here's the issue with Avatar 2. This is what it all comes down to, okay? It's underperforming. They're trying to capture the same lightning and the same fucking bottle that they did 13 years
That's
ago.
why they tease it with Avatar 1 6 months before.
Exactly. They're like, hey, remember this movie?
They're trying to whet your appetite for it.
Exactly.
It's an appetizer.
Yeah, and it failed. And to make up, box office needs to make $2.2 billion. What the fuck kind of movie needs to make $2.2 billion to break even?
Well, wait. With inflation, that's only like $1.4 million now.
Yeah, I guess so.
That
right?
$2.2 billion is now $1.4 million because a gallon of milk is $650 bucks.
Exactly. That'll pretty much get you a poster.
And that's not even for not even Anderson brand. You're talking about like fucking like
Kroger's fucking Kroger's white water that you fucking
the
doesn't
expiration date is 8 hours from now.
For some reason the cereal's instantly soggy. You're like, what the fuck is this doing? It's just water, dude. That's it. That's all it is.
$20 gallon.
No, but that's the thing. And then the second is that you're right, man. Nobody. All right, it's just a fun movie. It's a fun movie. Nobody should have anything bad to say about this movie. It's fucking aliens, whatever. All right. Critics around America, because I wouldn't say the world because nobody's this fucking stupid, are saying that this entire movie's racist. Why? Because they're doing blueface. Because they do the dreads and that they have, colored skin and features. Yeah, you're trying to make the connection, right? No. You're a normal human, so you can't connect that. But I'm telling you, there's multiple journalists outraged saying this movie should be boycotted.
I can get dreadlocks as a white guy.
Sure.
I can grow my hair out and get dreads.
I used to watch fucking stoners do it in the 90s every time. All the
I have
time.
friends that do that shit.
There was always some fucking chick that smelled like B.O. that always had fucking dreadlocks. Yeah. Never shaved that vagina.
So this is racist now.
Yeah, this movie's racist.
You know what? Fine. Fuck it, it's racist.
Oh, you like this movie, you fucking pig? Where's your armband, you fucking Nazi? No, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. And that's the problem. It's like that's getting back to what we're talking. That's the issue, man. That's the issue. That something so fucking something so silly and just non-trivial they're making into this big deal. They gotta find fault in everything. Where there wasn't fault, where there wasn't some big woke agenda, basically there could be no too many white people in this movie. Why? Because everybody's a fucking alien. But since that can't happen, you gotta find something wrong with it. So they're scraping at the bottom of the barrel to find something wrong with it. You know what I mean? And it's like there you go. That's why you can't make a decent movie anymore.
What if they made the aliens just white and they still looked all Avatar-y and weird and shit, but they were just white? I'm not saying like peach, I'm saying fucking white.
No, then you got an all-white cast.
Okay.
And you're a fucking Nazi, you fucking Nazi.
So there's no color.
No, you can't win.
There's no color.
Dude, you can't win. You
fucking
you can't win. You do dig this, right? You do all black people and they do something wrong in there. Now you're portraying them as being violent or some shit like that. You can't, dude. I'm telling you right now.
It's just a black avatar stealing another avatar's pterodactyl.
People are gonna go. Well, no. You know what? Dude, honestly, being real, nobody's gonna give a shit. But then there's gonna be some journalist out there that goes.
That would be racist though. Like if there's only one black avatar in the entire movie and he steals someone else's fucking alien pterodactyl.
Or it's like late at night, he's standing by the ATM and there's just some goofy white business guy looking at the avatar and he's like, oh, this one must be out of order. I'll just go somewhere else. And the guy's sitting there, the black avatar is just on his phone like.
This summer.
He's bouncing a basketball.
An alien basketball.
A giant fucking 40-foot alien basketball.
That's what they're making it sound like it is, by the way. This is satire, but that's what they're making it sound like it is. It's that ridiculous.
It's horrible people.
The fact that we're actually having this conversation is mind-blowing.
It's insane.
It's unbelievable.
It's fucking insane. Nothing you can't win. You
fucking
can't.
Avatar.
And you know what?
I'm gonna kill this.
And here, you want to know how to beat this? You honestly want to know how to beat this? Everybody in your seats to shut the fuck up and get on with anything. everything. Roll it out. Roll out anything that you think is improper or anything like that. The only way you're going to beat this is if everybody just starts insulting everybody again. That's it. We were there, dude. We were so fucking close. You can't touch anything without doing the big dance anymore. And it's depressing because it's like, remember growing up and they said, like, you know, who you are, your skin color doesn't make who you are.
What you do is what matters.
Exactly.
Listen to what people say, but watch what they do. Sticks and stones don't break my bones.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Martin Luther King, and I know this sounds so fucking tacky and cliche and hack to bring up Martin Luther King, but it was when you could judge a man by his, I don't know, listen.
Dude, you really fucking fell on your face on that one.
Listen, we weren't exactly playing old highlights of him in my White House, but I'm just saying.
By his character?
By his character and not by the color of his skin.
Yeah.
Now, that is fucking words to live by. He was very fucking clever. He was very smart to say, especially back then, in such a time of hate and stuff like that. Now it's backwards. Now it's, hey,
you know what's funny?
You're different than me. You can't do that. Stop it. You can't go here. I think it's, I forgot what college it was, but there's a part where whites aren't allowed into the auditorium because
what?
Yeah.
We're back. We brought segregation back in reverse.
Hey, segregation's back and it's coming with vengeance. Yeah.
It's like bell-bottom pants and segregation.
Dude, the truth is that, and it's not all black people and it's not all white people on this board area.
No.
It's literally this small group that wants to fucking.
None of it is really. It's being provoked.
Yes.
It's being provoked. It's being incited. That's why I'm saying left to its own. It's like a social herpes flare-up that they fucking created. But it's just like if you just like leave it to its own devices, it's gonna just fucking go back away.
Did you see that Chinese girl?
It's a terrible analogy.
Yeah. Did you see that Chinese girl?
Herpes doesn't go away on its own, ladies.
Exactly. Listen, don't do it.
If there's a girl that you're interested in and she has it and you may or may not, and that was going to be the deciding thing, like, don't do it. Don't roll those dice.
And my advice is follow.
I'm talking to you, Jeremy.
And my advice is
talking to you,
follow the flares.
Ooh, follow the flares. My God.
Follow the flares. The ocean people give them for
ocean folk.
Who's the people that save people if they're trapped in the ocean? National Guard.
The Coast Guard.
The National Guard. Oh no, Coast Guard. Yeah, the Coast Guard. Yeah, when they send up flares, you follow them. You do that same way.
Yeah. Okay.
But did you see that Chinese girl? She gets on TikTok and fucking people love this stuff. People love to hear hateful shit, dude. Don't get me wrong, dude. I do too. But only one's so like brash and flamboyant about it. Dude, honestly, you could be a minor, or I don't know call it a minor because it's not anymore. You could be a person of color and rip white people apart and not get any backlash for it. Well, I guess no, that's fucking bullshit, too. Let me stop stepping on my own argument here. But she got a lot of shit for this. She gets on TikTok and but there is people who love this. I'm saying it's a mix. She gets on TikTok and she says, listen, if you have a token white and you bring them around, you need to get permission from everybody in the group first.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, before you
do homework before I show up.
Could you imagine getting that call? Like, you're just fucking kicked back. And they go, hey, listen, I'm bringing Kim out. She's white. I know. But did you want to, is it okay if I bring her? Honestly, if you go back and forth with that conversation, you're a fucking dick. If you initiate that conversation, you're a dick.
That's racist.
And if you're Kim, you should tell them go
that's
fuck
directly
themselves.
Why do you give a fuck? That's directly
Yes.
racist. You're literally excluding someone on the basis of nothing but their skin color.
Yes.
That's the definition
And
of
they
racist.
won't call it racist. They won't. You can't.
What kind of funky ass bullshit new word do they have for this? I love the new jargon that we come up with on a daily basis. It's been fun. I like relearning the language that I've already mastered for 30 fucking years.
Exactly. Like what was the word?
What are your pronouns?
No, there was one that the Oxford Dictionary just changed. Like woman. Woman doesn't mean woman anymore.
No.
Yeah, it's an adult that identifies as female.
Okay.
So that means that
they changed the dictionary definition.
Yes, the simple definition of woman is now adult person that identifies as female.
Okay, so what's a goat? What is that? What is that in the dictionary? Is
What
it still a goat?
What are you, silly?
Because I feel like when you read, like, it's gonna describe. It's gonna be like the four legs, like eats fucking whatever. Like it's gonna describe. What is
a simple description? What everybody knew.
You don't you describe like physical features in that description? Isn't that a thing?
Sure.
I'm gonna look this up.
It can.
I want to know what a goat is.
Or give a fucking simple example. You know.
Let's see what a goat is these days.
The greatest of all time, Michael Jordan. That's what the goat is.
It says any of numerous agile, hollow-horned ruminants of the genus Capra of the family Bovine, closely related to sheep, found native in rocky mountainous regions of an old world. Yeah, there's a lot of like physical characteristics in the definition. Now let me see
of the family Bovine.
Let me see what a woman is.
Hello.
Hello.
Oxford. I'm from Oxford, and you don't know what a woman is. Is that a cock in between your legs? You could still simply be a woman. Get out of here, Potter. Malfoy, get out of here, Potter.
This basically has it the old way. I don't have the Merriam-Webster's one. It just says an adult female person. That's accurate. That's what a woman is an adult female person.
No. That's
dictionary.com.
Yeah, but that should be that. But what I'm saying is, Oxford changes it so everybody doesn't work. That should have, you know, the chromosomes or whatever the fuck it is.
That's what female is.
Yeah. If it's a Y or it's an X or whatever, it should have that in there. It should have a simple definition of what it was. You know what I mean?
The identity of male and female is so deeply understood and ingrained in all of society and culture.
We figured this out already.
We literally call a plug and a port the male side and the female side.
Yeah.
Why? Because the male side has this, and the female side does this.
And an outie. And for some reason that got lost along the way. No, not along the way. Last year. What the fuck?
Yeah, along the way.
Yeah.
Last year, 6 months ago, on this exact day when they decided to change it.
And you know what? I think this is one big troll. I think they're going to keep taking it further and further. So when I stand up and I go, excuse me, this is a little weird, they're going to go, racist! Hey! They just want to get you in this weird fucking gotcha moment. It's odd.
Yeah.
It's odd.
We can't let this happen, man.
Tell you what, man.
You know what? Fuck it.
How about one more story? Wrap it up?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Episode 0. Did we do it or what?
We're doing all right.
Fucking A. All right, I'll tell you what.
It's going to get better and better over time, folks. I hope that we provided some entertainment and content today. Also, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel. Throw a comment underneath. It really helps out the algorithm and pushes us to the top. We want to keep bringing you more and more quality content, and we will get better and better at this as we go. So bear with us, and thank you. Also.
All right, so look, I got Willow, but it's going down the same road. I feel like we're just gonna open up that chestnut again, and so I don't want to get on
fuck that.
the blame train of all that fucking
That's
stuff.
too much of that. Let's go positive.
All right, I'll tell you what. How about
story?
this? Let's see here.
How about multiple Miggs?
Multiple Miggs? Do you have it?
Multiple Miggs.
Okay, so one of our favorite movies, Silence of the Lambs. Get that shot right in her face. Oh, we don't even have to download it now.
No.
Huh? All right. Okay,
but
so
I do realize that when we talked about the Avatar clip, I had the screen.
Okay, can I tell them
Are
who
you
he
running
is?
something point?
No, absolutely not. What was that?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, let me give them a rundown of what multiple Miggs
Let me
is.
adjust
Okay.
the screen. I will learn to do this without having to do this every time at some point, just so you know.
Yeah, but you're doing a fucking great job, sir.
It's good. At least it looks good. Bam. Bam.
You have no idea.
Does your mother sew?
Yeah.
Tell her to sew that.
You have no idea. You guys have no idea.
It's been
What?
a lot.
Yeah. This 2 weeks has been fucking just
We didn't grow up with all this shit
exactly.
like this generation did.
Yeah.
Okay, so set up here. So multiple Miggs. Any of us who have seen Silence of the Lambs knows of multiple Miggs.
Yes, he's a fictional rapist.
He's a fictional rapist, and my buddy had brought to my attention this little side scene that I
Yes.
had completely forgotten about. It's fucking hilarious.
We're convinced that in the fictional world of movies and cartoons and comics and all that, we think multiple Miggs is Spider-Man, and we're gonna point this out to you.
Okay, so here's the setup. So
yes.
Clarice just gets done talking to Hannibal Lecter for, I believe, the first time. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And so for the first time, so she's walking out. She's a little disturbed. She's got a lot on her mind. She's minding her own business. She's got a nice little pantsuit thing on here, and multiple Miggs is in the cell on the right, and he's curled over in the fetal position, and he's just going to town.
Yeah.
Just going. You hear it, whap whap whap. You're gonna hear all the no fap all fucking day. So what he does though,
really got a character
somehow,
for a
and it's the most impressive shot. It's like you ever see
Yes.
those shots where someone throws like a basketball over their head backwards, full court, and makes it.
No
it's
doubt
the
shot.
equivalent of that.
Yes.
He turns around and whips like Spider-Man the fucking cum shot
From the fetal position,
From the fetal
laying
position-
down on his side.
over his shoulder through the bars and nails her splat right in the face.
By the way,
Right in the
by the
face.
way, he was still in the act as she was walking up. So this guy finished on a moment's notice, puts
Brain still scrambled.
puts a big old puddle of kids in his hands, looks her dead in the fucking eyes, and like Spider-Man whips 10. Dude, how many feet? Dude, in the beginning, if you've seen this movie,
This is
yes,
easily 6 foot.
they tell her stay away from the bars and the glass. They tell her stay away from the bars and glass. Check this out. Multiple Miggs, ladies and gentlemen.
Guy's a fucking
Watch this
sniper.
shot. Oh, we love him so fucking
Here we
much.
go. Protein right to the cheeks.
On that fucking dog face from Jodie Foster.
I like her, man.
Dude, you're tripping.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here he is.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking love this guy.
Multiple me.
Multiple Miggs, baby.
Bow!
Ah, yeah! What a shot!
Oh my
What a
God.
fucking shot!
Oh my god.
I like his reaction too. Oh, what a
Oh my
shot, dude.
fucking God. Ooh,
That's the world's longest money shot, dude. It's still a money shot if it's coming out of your hand, right?
oh my god.
Is it still a money shot if it's like...
It has to be.
Right?
It has to count.
Yeah.
Why does it look like Hannibal Lecter is between the glass? Like he's able to like touch her from there. It looks like he's like outside of it, doesn't it? Look at his hands on the
Dude,
inside
don't
of the
tell
wall.
me that they fucked up. Is that like continuity issues? Like, is he through the glass?
His fucking nose is outside of the
Dude, there's
jail
no
cell, bro.
glass!
There's
You
no
just did it!
glass.
Oh my God!
Look at his hands on the inside.
Oh, no. You saw the...
Is there?
Yeah.
Is there glass? I think she wishes there was glass in front of her for that multiple.
I'm thinking it
shot.
might be... Okay, wait. Yeah, oh my God. What if he threw it through one of the little holes?
The
One of the little toggle, and it
next
landed
time-
on her cheek.
The next time she comes in, she's gonna have one of those, like, those plasma donation plastic visors.
Oh
on.
God, yeah. You know what? She does come back. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, if you've seen the movie, I'm not giving any spoilers from 1993.
Are you sure there's glass?
Yeah, there's glass. You can see it. Dude.
Gold. Still gives me
Oh,
chills.
dude, he's the great. He was in that movie for 9 minutes and won the Academy Award. Anthony fucking Hopkins.
So anyway, the multiple Miggs I hear is going to be in the next Spider-Man multiverse movie.
Yeah, and
he's
he's-
going to be one of the Spider-Man.
And he's also going to be a character on this show, a recurring character.
Miggy.
But honestly,
Miggy and friends.
we're gonna wrap this up. We want to thank you so much for staying with us. We're your hosts. I'm Billy G. This is Nikki P. saying good night. Should we have like Should we have like a fucking catchphrase for when they leave? Fuck you, everybody. Good night. Yeah,
No, that's
sounds-
garbage.
Yeah.
I hate that. How about you all stay safe? You have a wonderful Christmas. I'm going to be editing this up for the next couple of days. Hopefully I can get that out to you soon. When we all come back from the holidays, we're going to go ahead and shoot another episode and get some more great content ready for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great time. Again, be safe. Take care of your families. God bless.
Did we just do that?